as you all know, my name is Sean. Yeah. Anyway, this past semester I've worked with Homegrown Lacrosse with Marley and Kenzie, and it's really been a fun experience kind of working for a sport company because I'm a sport management major. And so it's kind of been nice to like go in and kind of see what they're doing as far as like program wise, but also see how they're trying to implement a social enterprise aspect into it as far as like helping kids develop leadership skills and programming to make them better teammates and people. Something that I want to talk about though that helped me this past semester was through working with Marley and Kenzie, I've kind of realized that I'm a very good problem-solving person as far as leadership goes. For example, we were talking about how in class one day we were discussing like how we can like have a better community and stuff like that, and we were going back and forth, and you guys started to notice me get more mad and more mad, and like eventually I spoke up and I was like, hey, this is dumb, like we're going around in circles. And I kind of like, I'm good at identifying problems and issues, but in my project I've noticed that I don't change the status quo. I'm often fine with things going the way they're going until we reach a problem. And that was kind of noted in the fact that when we'd always start meetings, I would kind of never know why we were there. And I'd always ask Marley and Kenzie, like why we're here, what our goal is. And so something that I really think I've learned from this is knowing like my strengths and my weaknesses. Like I said, I'm very good at identifying the problems and fixing them. For example, like at times when I would push us forward in our group when we'd had a problem, like we would often have the problem of like, where should we meet? When should we meet? And oftentimes I was the first one to speak up because when I see something like that and it's just an easy answer and it's an easy fix, I just say, hey, let's go to Kaufman. Or one time Jesse emailed us an hour before a meeting saying he could not meet at the location that we originally planned. So I had to change, I had to suggest a change. But through this project, I've recognized that I'm going to have to learn to go into things with a plan and a vision. And I really need to think more about that instead of just going into meetings and winging it, kind of like I'm doing with this video, as you guys might guess. But I really appreciate getting to know you all this semester, and I'd just like to give a special shout out to Marley Hine behind the camera right now. Thank you, Marley, for videotaping me and giving me all your equipment and stuff like that. But thank you guys, love you all.